today on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. On Wednesday, then on Monday. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Johnson, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Phillips. Outside Johnson. Here's Phillips. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. And they get it back. The 3 is up. The shot by Evans, no good. Outside Anderson. Pass to Toppin. 4-3. Rebound by Phillips. Here's Simpkins. Drops in the layup for 2.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Anderson. Drills it from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Phillips. Here's Evans. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Rebounded by Evans. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Phillips. Back to Johnson. Here's Evans. The 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Outside Anderson. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Phillips. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Simpkins. Takes a 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Now here's Anderson. Tight defense on him from outside the arc. Gets another look. And that's 2 points on the layup. Anderson's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
No good on the shot. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Toppin outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Simpkins. Soft touch off the glass. Simpkins has got his second basket on the night.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Back to Anderson. Pass to Toppin from downtown. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Simpkins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Anderson passes to Toppin. Inside. There's the block. Here's Phillips. He's scoreless. Here's Simpkins. He's off on that one. Gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Toppin. Outside, Anderson. Back to Toppin. Jacks up a 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 5. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Simpkins. Here's Phillips. Fires the 3. And Simpkins gets it to go. Simpkins has got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
The home team on D. Toppin outside. Here's Magician. He buries it from 3.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Stewart. And the basket is good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Outside, Anderson. Three-pointer. And stolen by Stewart. Here's Evans. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
No good with a layup. 29 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Magician. To the middle. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Simpkins. He's got 9. And rejected. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Three's off the mark. Shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Magician. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And that one's good. Stewart.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Magician. Tries it from the top of the key. No luck on that one. Magician's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Shoots from 12. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's the pick. Puts up a deep 3. That one is off. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. And finished off by Stewart.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pass to Magician. And here's Anderson. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
There's a screen. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The shot by Magician, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Stewart. Launches it. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Shooting a low 30% from the floor. To the inside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. They set the screen. Takes the 3. And he recovers it. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. No good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Toppin. To stop the drought. Rebounded by Evans. Evans has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Anderson. 7 points in the game. Knocks it down from distance. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Phillips. Here's Simpkins. He's got 9. Clock at 4. Here's Evans. Guarded by Toppin. Anderson pulls it down.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
The rebound by Phillips. Gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Simpkins. And he lays it up and in. Simpkins has got 11 points. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. 1:52 left in the first half of this one. No good on the triple. Shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Anderson for three. Simpkins grabs the miss. Shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip to the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for one, Phillips.
One shot.
A minute and a half left to play in the half. .124 left in the second. Inside, here's Evans. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside, Anderson. Toppin outside. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
They set the pick. Johnson passes to Simpkins. There's the three. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anderson against Johnson. Outside, Anderson. Here's Toppin. Nails the baby hook. Toppin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Leading by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. When you're on one of these teams looking ahead, what's your plan?
Win them all. That's what happened when I played.
Yeah, you know, Ernie. Shaq was the only and the first undefeated basketball player in the history of NBA. He never lost one game. Come on, man, give me a break.
Yeah, big fella, that doesn't sound quite right. You might want to go back and check some of those stats, Cub. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the home team.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Little revisionist history. All right, though. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Shooting only 31% in the game. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Pass to Anderson from deep. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. Here's Simpkins. Puts up a three. No good there. Simpkins has gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Outside, Anderson. Toppin outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Evans. Evans has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Phillips. Anderson covers. The 3-ball. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Toppin. And too long on the shot.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Here's Simpkins. He's got 14. Off target at the rim. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Toppin. From behind the arc. Simpkins grabs the miss.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The visitors with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Outside Johnson. Here's Evans. Misses the 3. Gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Here's Phillips. Pass to Simpkins. Here he goes. It's deflected.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Anderson. The 3. Buries it from 3. 15 points in the game.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Pass to Phillips. Here's Evans. Offline from the top of the key. Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Tipped. Here's the break. Here's Phillips. To the right side. Here's Simpkins. 14 points for him. Good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Phillips. To the inside. Here's Evans. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here's Magician. Offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. Offline with a 3.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Evans. Evans has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Phillips. Here's Simpkins. 16 points for him. 3-pointer. Stewart knocks down the long chase. Stewart's got 9 points.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Magician. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
1:33 left in the third quarter. There's the screen by Johnson. Evans. Pass to Simpkins. Back to Stewart. Second shot opportunity. The shot off that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Pass to Johnson. Here's Simpkins from the arc. Connects from downtown. Simpkins has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Simpkins. He's got 19. To the middle. Here's Phillips. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 7.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Toppin. The jump hook. The shot won't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Anderson covers. Stewart outside, launches a three. Doesn't go for him.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Anderson. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Well, look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Fires the three. And no good. Shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. He takes it in. Here's the three. The rebound by Stewart.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Now here's Stewart. Pass to Evans. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Anderson covers. Nice D from Anderson. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thanks for that, Allie. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Johnson. Here's Evans to win the drought. That shot, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Simpkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simpkins has got 21 points in the game.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Left side Anderson. This one for three. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Simpkins. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Simpkins has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Outside, Anderson. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. For three. The shot, no good. Gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. It's Johnson with a drive. The layup off target. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Anderson with it. Cash! And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Up again, and he grabs the board and finishes it off.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Up top, Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, Johnson with the rebound. Shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Simpkins. 1:51 left in the game. for three. Oh, the shot is off.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Toppin. Shoots from 12. Oh, it's off target. Here's Simpkins. Oh, they pick off the pass. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow, he got it.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
Here's Evans. They set the pick from deep. Ooh, it misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Outside, Anderson. Off target with the open look.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Using the glass to lay it in. At one point, they led by 16. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.